All right, let's get this show started!
Carlos Prates has announced that Randy Murphy, the fan he brought to his UFC Kansas City fight against Ian Machado Gary last month, has sadly passed away after a battle with cancer. Prates shared the news on his Instagram stories. "Today, we lost a guy from our team. Just want to say thank you to this guy for teaching me a lot of lessons during the week of my last fight. Also, thanks for all single words and energy you send to me, brother. One of the best fighters I have ever met, and I'm not talking about fighting in the cage. We are proud of you, bro. You fought so hard. Now it's time to rest, Randy. Rest in peace, brother. It was a huge honor to meet that guy. I never will forget." The MMA community joined Carlos Prates in mourning Randy's passing. One fan commented, "May they forever rest in peace. Carlos is a real one. Rest in peace, Randy. Carlos is a real one for fulfilling his wishes." Damn, man. R.I.P. Rest in peace, friend. I imagine you will stick with Carlos for a long time to come. Rest in peace, warrior. Oof, that must sting. Even if he did it for the publicity, he was just hanging out with someone who isn't here anymore. The MMA Talk team would like to extend our deepest condolences to Randy's friends and family. Rest in peace. UFC heavyweight Derrick Lewis has expressed interest in competing in Dana White's Power Slap League after retiring from MMA. In a recent interview with Ariel Helwani, the Black Beast shared his hilarious game plan for a potential debut in the sport.
I'll do the I'll try the slap, whatever.
Yeah.
What's it called? Slap?
Yeah.
That's the name of it?
Slap fighting.
Yeah, I would do that. I would have to go first every time though.
That's crazy.
If I don't knock my guy out, I'm gonna go ahead and forfeit. That's the way it's gonna go.
I think you would be very
I
successful.
gotta go first. I'm letting them know I gotta go first.
Okay.
I'm not about to sit there and let nobody slap me.
You're the A side.
I'm gonna keep jumping anyways. I'm gonna get penalized. I can't do it.
We've got some fight announcements. Former Bellator champion Patricio Pitbull has been booked for a second shot at earning his first UFC win. This time against featherweight fan favorite Dan Ige at UFC 318 in Chicago. Pitbull's UFC 314 promotional debut fell short against Yair Rodriguez by unanimous decision. MMA reporter Marcel Dorff has shared some more fight announcements. Azamat Bakoyev will fight Torres Finney at UFC Vegas 108 on August 2nd. Also on the card, Rodolfo Vieira will face Tresean Gore in a middleweight clash. Vanessa Demopoulos returns next week at UFC Atlanta. She replaces Teresa Bleda against Jamie Lynn Horf. Fight takes place in the flyweight division. Arman Tsarukyan will join Khamzat CHIMAEV'S training camp ahead of his fight against DRICUS Duplessis, scheduled for UFC 319 on August 16th. During a recent press conference in Russia, Arman explained his role in the upcoming camp.
Чимаев сказал, что ты присоединишься к его лагерю в США, так ли это? И в чем будет заключаться твоя помощь, потому что у вас разница две весовые категории?
Ну, допустим, перед уже боем, чтобы не травмироваться, я более легкий, мы просто там легко возимся, чтобы он просто пропотел. И просто быть в команде, чем я могу быть полезен, всегда помогаю, как бы. И сейчас мне нужно вылетать в Америку, но после я вернусь и подключусь в подготовку, и потом уже вылетим в Америку. Ну, то есть, какой у меня опыт есть у него, то есть я своим делюсь, он своим, и так как бы мы тренируемся.
Sean O'Malley says he's fully prepared and ready for his rematch with Merab Dvalishvili this weekend, and he's gone out of his way to prove it. Sugar has done something quite unique. He created a real fight environment in his gym and documented it for fans. The simulation included a locker room walkout, entrance music, fans surrounding the cage, crowd noise, and his coach shouting instructions and speaking to him between rounds, just like on fight night.
A little more here.
all day, all day, all day. Keep confusing him. Keep confusing him. See if you can push him back a little bit.
You want the cardio to think a little bit more. A little bit more. Now you're warmed up. Just like those compounds that takes you that first round to get going. Now we're warmed up. Trust your cardio. Be fast here. Be fast here. Let's go. Big breath. Big breath. Round 2, buddy. Hard time, man.
Good hits, bud.
Let's go, bud. You're champ. You're champ. Let's go. Let's go.
10 seconds remaining.
Go back.
Kevin Lee is taking serious legal action against one of the recent MMA promotions he signed with. Lee was one of dozens of MMA notables to sign with the GFL. According to MMA reporter Alex Bihunin, he was promised an amount in the high 6 figures and possibly even 7 figures by the newbie promotion. Then the GFL completely imploded in a display of amateurish and shockingly dishonest business practices that left all of the fighters who signed with the promotion scrambling to find new ways to make money. Lee was lucky as he quickly signed a deal with the PFL, and despite a very tough debut matchup, will presumably be taken care of by the promotion. Now, in an interview with RJ Clifford on MMA Today, Lee announced he intends to sue the GFL for numerous offenses. That includes defamation and extortion, he claims.
And then these last maybe 12 months or so, we were in pretty heavy talks with GFL. They were supposed to be the new startup promotion. They were supposed to be the next big thing, and I got behind them pretty good. The talks were great, but there wasn't no action behind it. And you know, I can't speak too much on the situation because now we're going through legal, and you know, I'll be suing them for some defamation, for some extortion. I think that they used guys like me and used our name in order to get out there and be a major face of the MMA the promotion business, and nothing ever came from it.
Demetrious Johnson has given his thoughts on how someone, perhaps Charles Oliveira, could defeat Ilia Topuria. The majority of people believe that Topuria stands a great chance of overcoming Oliveira and becoming the new lightweight king. Of course, a lot of that stems from his blockbuster wins over Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, both of which put him on the map in an insanely big way. In a recent interview with Coach Tim Welch, Mighty Mouse gave his opinion on how someone could go about defeating Topuria.
I think somebody who's able to expose him, like, he's very good at that range of that, like, slow check, and he gets in there, he throws like 5 punch combinations. But once somebody gets him in that clinch, that area, that's where I think we will see how he reacts, because when you get in that clinch, they're either going to shoot, they're either going to run a Barza guard, they're either going to clinch back, they're either, like, I feel like that area we haven't seen him fight. And then Charles can get him there. Obviously, if he grabs a clinch, he can go body, head. But when he does body, head, you can still bang him in the knee. So it's a give and take. If Charles can get him there, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, he go body, head, knock him out because Charles was taller. But, you know, Charles can use that to step to the side and knee him when he throws that body and move and shuck. I think that's where I feel like if I was to fight Ilia, I would fight him in the clinch. It's like, okay, outside he hits too hard, he's gonna stalk me. If I shoot, he's gonna defend, and then I'm gonna have to, and he's gonna back up, or he might try to take me down. What would he do in the clinch? Because I know he's gonna go body. He goes body, I go elbow to the, I mean, that's where I'm like, how I want to see what he would do. Hopefully I get a mighty journey with him and put his ass in the clinch myself, but you know, he don't want to talk to Mickey Mouse.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by MMA On Point. Number 2 meme was posted by Dovey Simu MMA. And number 1 meme was posted by Velocity Satisfaction. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.